In the previous video, we looked at the best quartz countertops to update oak cabinets. In this one, we're looking to save a little money and we are looking at the best laminate countertops. Now, laminate has come a long way, but this being said, a lot of them are pretty fugly. There's limited selection, so I do have a few winners. They're great, but there's not a ton of them. I also have a wide range of oak stains here because there is a lot of stains and a lot of grains out there. So I'll try and show each countertop with a few different woods so you can see what they look like. Take notes, go to your local supplier and grab the samples you like. Now we are going to start with Wilsonart Potter's Clay. This is quite like Soapstone Sequoia, which I love. I had it at one of our last houses. It has a little bit more creamy veining, but I want to show you that with some of the wood. So if you have a nice kind of brownish oak, this one, my favorite. A little bit more standard golden oak, yellow tone, red, and this stain colors, a lot of people are doing this now with their white oak, a little bit more golden oak, and lastly, a darker one, just to get your eyeballs on that. And just as with quartz countertops, you want to be careful about how busy you get. If you see a countertop that looks anything like this, be careful. When we look at these oak cabinets from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, they have heavy grain. Some of them are like super grainy, and you add a busy countertop and it get really cluttered looking. I mean, I would say speckles are better than like crazy veining and high contrast, but this one in particular looks like 2000s granite, which most people are trying to get away from. Now, if I'm updating my oak cabinets, unless my flooring or my backsplash dictates something else, I'm probably going black or white because it's a classic look with wood. So when I look at this one, this is Formica Jet Sequoia. That's badass. You want to update your kitchen, you want it to look good for yourself, for resale. Beautiful. There's some veining there, but it's more of a black marble look, and it's not so busy as some of the laminates that are intended to look like granite. Some of them take it way too far. With the yellow, looks gorgeous. Black countertops are one of the more timeless choices. Timeless doesn't mean it makes everybody happy. Nothing will make everybody happy, but in terms of timeless appeal, black is a safer bet than something that's busier. There you go. Now, Formica came out with a new line. Well, they have their 180FX, which are great countertops. They came out with new ones. The only one that's really remotely intriguing for me is this one, and even then it's not awesome. But it's not all about me. You would need to have an oak that has a reasonable amount of pink and orange in it, something like that. But this one is not going to look as nice with yellow tones. You know what? Personally, not my jam. Now, if we go into the gray world, the concrete look can be nice. Because oak is such a natural, organic wood. Well, it's wood, it's organic, it's natural. It's such a natural look. When you go for a natural looking product with it, it can look nice. This is the Inukshuk, which I believe it's from Arborite. There's two different colors. It's kind of that concrete look, which is really pretty. Love it. You might be able to get it in an etched finish as well, which has sheen and some little pock marks, which I quite like. So you find the oak sample that looks the most like yours, see how you like it. Gives you a good eyeball on things. Gray is out of style, but it's out of style when you commit to it on a really large scale. If you want gray countertops, you can have gray countertops. Personally, I still wouldn't, but if you like gray, that small amount isn't going to make it or break it, as long as you also don't have gray floors and gray walls. Just don't want to overdo it. Now, if not black, I'm going white. I'm going for a marble look. Again, this is, as far as marble goes, this is reasonably low contrast. This one is Formica Carrara Bianco, and it is beautiful with oak. Love it. Laminate's so great. You know, you're going to probably spend 75% less than quartz, depending on the lines you go with quartz. Sometimes even less, sometimes like 1/8 of the cost. It can be shocking. I really do like this marble look. It's on trend with quartz too, the whole white quartz with the veining. Try and hit most of the main woods here. Looks gorgeous. Get your eyeballs on it, take notes. Now there's also the very similar look of the 180 FX, again from Formica, Calacatta marble with an etchings finish. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, I love an etchings finish. Get some of the stains with it so you can see how that looks. Pretty gorgeous. Super simple, super classic. Love, love, love. Keep it simple. Oak is beautiful all on its own. Yes, some cabinets need to be painted. Just because it's wood doesn't mean it's good. But if your cabinets have good bones and a reasonably updated profile, it's the ones with the cathedral arch that they can be touchy if you have a cathedral arch style door, exposed hinges, and then you double up with a super grainy, heavy wood. Yeah, it's definitely dated, and painting them can shift the trajectory a little bit. Now, if you're like, oh, those are so boring, I want something busier, you can. I'm not gonna, you can do whatever you want. You just want to be careful. I would say Formica River Gold. I like it because it has some warm tones. I mean, that's beautiful. Absolutely. It's just a bit busy. For this, you definitely need a simple, soft, warm white or off-white subway tile backsplash. I mean, it looks lovely. Dun, 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 dun. Just see which oak looks like yours, if you like the combination. Again, there are not many beautiful laminate countertops out there. These are definitely the main ones. But again, pick up a sample of Soapstone Sequoia. I think it's Formica. It is gorgeous. Here's another warm one with a little bit more visual interest. You can see the difference there. This one is Wilsonart Spring Carnival. Super pretty. Again, actually, you know what? Let's do a twofer here. This one is Arborite Typhoon Bordeaux Creme. You get a little bit of cooler tones in there if you're so inclined. Beautiful. And this is really what I have. If you're looking for something else, you'll want to shift into quartz or quartzite. And there you have it. The most beautiful laminate countertops to update your oak cabinets.